All right, comrades. Yesterday I consult with the CEO and the board of directors that the best thing to do here is to take this apart. I'm gonna have to disassemble the wastegate actuator and then unscrew this bolt so I can remove the bracket. Something fall down, whatever that was. Disconnect the brackets, take the front half of the turbo out first. That will give me access to the 4 nuts in here for the flange, and then after that is out, I'll just take the second part and that would be all. Then I'm going to come in here. I've already disassembled this one. I've already marked it, so I just bring it in pieces and install it that way. So that being said, let's get to work. All right, so number 10, to undo the bracket bolt here. Don't be like me, I spent like 15 minutes looking for the number 10. I swear it has its mind of its own. Okay, number 10. Okay, bracket is out. Let's see how this is going to work. Jesus Christ, it's not even budging. What is holding you? Let me get my lights. Nothing is holding you. Just need a little persuasion. Okay. All right. Now, question is, what else? I think it's this plastic tube. Okay, that is out. Anything else? Come on, baby. There we go. Would you look at that? Oh shit. Alright, here's the first half. Oh, actually after 72,000 miles, it's pretty darn good. Spins freely, no play whatsoever. Here's that gasket that's actually been leaking, that I obviously will be replacing, right? And yeah, one is out. We don't want to contaminate the oil whatsoever with any debris. And as far as I can see, this bottom drain, oil drain, has been leaking for a while. Nine good.
13. First one came out. They are copper. I'm gonna have to clean those puppies first before we put them back in. Some more residue on it. second one.
A little bit of luck and some gypsy tears, we'll get this ready. As my good friend Boris used to say. Well, we.
Alright. And number 4. Alright, so now there's to be a part of the shield, heat shield here, that may be holding this something. That's underneath. There's a metal, I don't know what do you call that? Strip, I guess. There's nothing on the bottom. Well, there is, but I don't think we need to remove the bottom part.
So here's the 4 nuts we took off. This is what the bottom looks like. There is a metal strip that goes around here, thick metal strip. I might have to loosen, I think there are 3 bolts in here. I see one in the front, I can feel one in here, and I can see one at the end. I hope there's nothing in here, because that's how the hell you remove that. It's literally underneath. So let's see, get me a pick. Come on, buddy. Here's that. And I'll just mark it. We'll just remember that the stamp, the part number is towards the back. This is the front. Oh, yes. Well, wait. Nah, nice. Come on, man. Come on. You got it. You're out. All right. Okay, boys. Man, the wastegate looks pretty good for 73,000 miles. Yeah, just right amount of play. It feels good, it seems like. Yep. Yeah, turbos are still good. Now, what do we have here? I need to remove the cat and get this part out. Now we need to trace where the damn sensors, the O2 sensors are. Once we remove that, we're gonna go underneath the car and pray to Zeus that the bolts unscrew without breaking. Okay, lads, so as you can imagine, the O2 sensors are down there. I can even barely push my hand into it, but they simply there's a bracket there, all right, and simply just move them around and they come off the bracket. I can't focus, there you go. And use your strong thumb to press and hold the tab so you can separate from the loom here. All right, so here's how it's gonna go. I have an extension with my jack supported here where there's a jacking point, so I can get the car more higher up, because I'm too big and too fat to fit underneath with just these stands. Make sure you support it on both sides. All right, and let's go underneath. All right, so we are underneath the car. We're going to remove this rusty guy here, fortunately. These two that holds the bracket to the cat. We're gonna have to probably remove those as well to get the bracket out to fit into the new one. And everything else is disconnected on that side, including the O2 sensors, the front and rear. So here we go, let's give it a try. budging. That is nice, of course. Oh, come on. Don't snap. Yeah, I think you're going to snap, aren't you? Dang. Yeah. Of course not. Let's take the big boy out. All right, I was able to get the bolt out. Threads are not looking too good, so I'm gonna have to get a new bolt and then have a thread chaser, I believe, for this nut. Make sure it's all good. We're just removing this now and it should come out any minute. Okay, these are 13s, by the way. Thread looks good. All right. All right. Here we are. Oh, jeez, that is heavy.
Luckily these bolts are still good and reusable. Even though they're rusty. We're gonna have to clean them up, but they're good. Yeah. Yeah, threads are good. Bolt seems good. Look at that. Just like it's in the factory. Yep. So, let's see about these guys. Alright. Very nice. Okay, looks good. Bit of cleaning. It's like brand new.
Okay. This is 22. They were tight, but they're not that tight, so don't go crazy here. nightmare. Okay, should be good. This is surprisingly clean, very beautiful. All right. All right, that should do it. All right, as described earlier, I used a thread chaser. This is the M8 1.25 millimeter, and they're about 50 millimeter long. So this will go in here just fine, and I picked a bolt that does not have any threads in here, just the threads that will go in. Hopefully, well, dang, maybe it's going to work, but we will see. Yeah, just I don't know if this is supposed to come all the way here, but we will see. All right. Now I'm loosely putting the cats. Obviously, I left enough wiggle room for me here because I don't know how this. I don't remember how this was clocked. So I have enough room to maneuver around, and if I need to loose, I'll be able to fit something here loose. So that being said, let's get the gasket out. Okay, here's how it comes out. Let's get a new one. Alright, this is the part number directly from Mercedes. This goes left and right. As far as I know, it don't matter. We're about to confirm that. Alright, so looking good so far. The part number matches. Everything matches here, as you can see. So let's proceed. Okay, this is pretty good. Now I can see I have to clock this guy a little bit to the left and to the right more. So let me loosen up the bolts, because this has to match with this before we put it on. Alright, here it goes now. The hardest parts, one of the hardest parts, aligning the exhaust. Sorry buddy, please don't break, stay out of my way. Aligning the exhaust. Good. All right. If you say to me, hey Ross, I don't see anything, I don't either, just to let you know. All right. Now, intentionally, I'm losing a bunch of stuff loose, so we have some movement and adjustments. That way I can try to do the impossible and tighten everything in along the way. Okay, now it's in where it's supposed to be. All right, I managed to tighten the flange in the bottom. used this monstrosity here, and I was able to get the bolts in the front and behind. Obviously there's still a little bit of wiggle room in here. So next we have let's see, nut, turbocharger peg, boards to cylinder heads is M8, so that's 20 Newton meters. On the safe side, we are going to start with 5.5 Newton meters. I think I've already reached that here. Here as well. Here as well. Come on, buddy. Here as well. Let's go to 9 Newton meters. Stay. And then we're gonna go a bit more. All right, I managed to tie down the flange here. Slowly but surely, just go up in your Newton meters. Yeah, don't go all at once, because I started from 9, 10 and a half, 12, 14, 15 and 17 Newton meters, and every time I actually tied more, I can hear the gasket squeezing. So we know we're tied on the bottom, we're tied on the top. I've tied these guys down, I've tied this clamp here. It is clocked perfectly good. The O2 sensors are tied in and plugged in. So next we are going to change some O-rings. I believe we'll start with the oil feed line. This one goes into the block here. I'm not sure if it's leaking or not. I can't see really well. It is dirty around there, but I believe that was from the front covers here for the camshaft. So I'm gonna leave it as is and just change this one. Hopefully that doesn't come back and bite me down the road and starts leaking from there. So let's get cracking. All right. It is a bit hard after 70 some thousand miles. Got another one here. Yep. Now, let's make sure it's clean. Okay. That's very nice. What else we have here? We have on the coolant lines. I don't know if these gaskets I have. Let me double check. I know I had something. Okay, so we have the drain gasket here. And I have a few more of these. Let's see. It is a different color, so I'm not sure if this is good for coolants. And this gasket is fairly flat now. Let's take it out carefully and examine it. I don't think I have these gaskets. This can actually fit, so I don't know if the oil line O-ring will be compatible with these guys. Don't think we're gonna have an issue. Well, I'm sure someone is gonna correct me on the internet. Let's take this one. This one is a little bit more soft. It does feel a bit weird. I don't know if oil got to it and they're not rated for oil, so maybe degraded a little bit. So we're just gonna roll the dice and go with that. Okay. All right. Yeah, let's move a few things from the old turbo to the new one, like the blow valve, and then we'll proceed. All right. After we replace some gaskets, O-rings, same difference. I think it's maybe time to try to fit this back on. The hardest part will be this plastic tube in here, and the most annoying would be the drainage. So here's one gasket. According to the old turbo, this one, as if you can see good, it's facing down. Actually, so it stays in place. That's pretty cool though. All right, now let's get the turbo. So the drain, obviously in the bottom, it's gonna go like that. The plug-in for the blower valve, and this is the pipe that I'm really concerned about, so we'll see how we're gonna fit it. And then yeah, that's it. Easier said than done. So there you go. Damn. Fuck. Have to be very careful around here now. Can't mess up anything. Okay, it's clean. So, wish me luck. Ah. No. Where's the drain gasket? No, I don't see it anymore. Oh, yes, it fell down. Yes. All right. Don't know how to make this happen. I guess we're gonna try to put it after the turbo is in. Okay, something like that. I think the gasket is in. Into the turbo. So that stupid pipe. Okay. Pipe is in. Okay, everything aligns. Now, all right, go. Get it together. All right, quick updates. I have to take off the flange again in order to get the drain, because it literally did not want it to go where it's supposed to go. So I just finally got in the other bolts. So I'm going to start tightening those up after they're tight. Shit. All right. Quick updates. I've removed the... Damn, I can't even think anymore. I'm so tired. The bottom drain is nightmare. So what happens is you have to remove the manifold. You get to the bolts, 2 bolts underneath. You tighten those up. At the same time, you have to wrestle this in. And then once that's, I guess it seems like it's fitting where it's supposed to be. So, that being said, I believe we can go ahead and tighten these nuts again. Oh no. It's the exhaust. Okay, exhaust is in. Why does it feel so tight? Probably because this. No. We forgot this. So let's do that again, shall we? Okay, so this way. Seems like you're in. Okay. Oh no, I put it the wrong way. Okay.
Now it's got properly.
All right. We are at the point where I didn't record all of it because I was freaking angry and blood and tears and sweat got into this. But what happened was I removed the exhaust manifold in order to tighten the drain for the oil. and then just maneuver the cold side of the turbo back into position. I'm about to tighten the band and proceed forwards.
It's very tight.
All right, I was told by the tuner that we need to put new spark plugs. I got OEM spark plugs. The turbo is in, all the lines are in, and actually for the water line, for the water inlet and outlet, I have a pack of new gaskets that I actually utilize because the old one is just not good at all. So let's proceed.
I've already changed these ones when I got the car. So, I think it was changed. The car came with about 20,000 miles on the clock. I changed the spark plug at 40,000 and a change, so they've only done 30,000 miles so far. As far as I remember.
Just pull on these. I remember it well. Jesus Christ. Fuck. 2. I'm putting in order. I don't think it matters. 3. Wow. My fingers. Alright. We need a longer one. Yeah. Okay. They look very good. I got this from the dealership. So let's make a comparison. Yeah, just perfect. Well, I'll save them. You never know. And they're not really cheap either. Torque wrench already presets to 23 Newton meters. That's 22, 1, 2, 3. Yep. Okay, 23. A little bit more just in case. Okay. Okay. So I gotta confess, I made a little boo-boo. I forgot to put the heat shields in. I put all my lines in, so I had to remove the coolant in and out in order for me to fit all the shields back in. But the turbo is in. Everything seems to be working properly. It's a bit tight though. I hope everything is fine though. Yeah, that's it. We're going to move now to the driver's side.